I've got an angel that lives in my heart, watching over me when this world is dark, leading me onward like a light in the night, constantly reminding me not to give up the fight. When I start spinning, oh, out of control, I find forgiveness down deep in my soul, giving me comfort in my time of need. Oh, I've got an angel, yes I do believe. I'm a soldier and it's a long way home, but God didn't make me go it alone.
I've done a lot of wrong things. Today I just want to repent to the Lord for what I've done. And He knows our walks. He knows everybody's walks. And I'm already free, but I still struggle with things. I struggle with alcoholism sometimes, and drug addiction, and prostitution. I just want to be pure from the Lord forever because He's done so much for my life. He's set me in a place where I can have my own place to live, and He's sending me to college, and He's giving me a job. He's just continually gave me so much in my life. And I just want to rededicate, and I want to repent to Him again, and I want Him to make me pure once and for all, that I don't lust for men, that I don't want to sin before I get married, that He keep me totally pure on the inside and everything, and the words that I say, everything. I just pray that I would go beyond and not sin ever again, that I become up pure as a dove in the Spirit. This is what I want to be like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Praise be to God.
Amen.
Yay.
Amen.
Well, Angela, seeing
Amen.
Jesus move in your life over and over here at Bessie's house and watching you minister to others and your faith in Jesus Christ, it is now our privilege to baptize you today in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ready, sister?
Thank you, Lord.
Here, and I struggle with alcoholism, and I've been on the streets with my best friend Billy, and we have a baby, and we're trying to get everything back together, and the only reason he was healthy and we got to keep him was the church and God.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I just want to thank everybody for being there. And I want to thank God too.
Yes, Lord. We love her, Lord.
Well, Mandy, as you kneel here in this water, it shows your faith in Jesus Christ. And it's because of that faith today, it's our privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You ready, sister?
All right, Mandy.
I just want to say a little poem. Well, it's kind of like a song that I wrote for Mandy and the baby after the baby was born. Blake's not here with us today, but you know he's in our hearts, and we're struggling right now to get him back. And you know, my best friend Mandy, I mean, we really put a lot into it, and we're going to keep going. We're not going to give up. But this is a poem. It's kind of a song I got for you, Mandy. I just want you to know that I love you, and you know we're going to get married up here Sunday, okay? And the song is like this: is hey baby boy, open your eyes, look up at your dad. You're here with mommy and daddy now, ain't no need to be sad. We waited 9 long months just to meet you, to hold you, to love you. So don't worry baby Blake, we're gonna take care of you. Whenever I hold you, it's like a feeling of love. You were sent to be my son from the heaven above. So come on, Mandy and Blake, let's go having some fun. Grab a stroller in the car seat. Where we going, Daddy? To a park up on 9th Street. No, I'm just joking. We're going to take a little ride to show off our pride. A little baby boy from the northeast side. I know, Grandma, you don't like northeast, but I would never let my son know a thing about the streets. He's going to be a rapper just like his dad. Spit more rhymes than Tupac had. Blake, Drake, don't keep mommy up so late. Let her go to sleep and I'll stay awake. Say, Goo Goo Gaga, see, I know what you're trying to say. Let mommy go to sleep and I'll stay up and play. Mandy, I'm so proud of you and Blake. I say that with pride. Being proud of my family, something I can never hide. Just all three get together, become one. Just Billy, Mandy, Blake, our beautiful son.
Praise God. Praise God.
I've done so much wrong. I'm an alcoholic, I'm a drug addict, I fucking rob people, but I have robbed people. No, I've done a lot of wrongs. You know, no, I have. No, I have robbed people. No, I'm just an alcoholic and drug addict.
We don't have time.
Because I want to get myself together.
Yes, Lord. Change him, Lord.
Bring it up for Ken.
Yeah.
You love
No,
him.
I want to get myself together. I'm 50 years old and I'm trying to get my shit together.
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
Help him change him,
Oh,
Lord.
we are.
Yes, there
Well, Ken, because you're trying to get yourself together and you know the only way you're going to be able to do that is in Jesus Christ. That's why you're knelt here today. Because of your faith in Him that you'll be filled. Today it's our privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yes,
All
Lord.
right.
You used to actually drive around and see us.
Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Rosemary, tell us about your journey with Jesus. Because of your faith in Jesus Christ, it's our privilege today to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I ain't worried about it. Now,
Oh, Neil.
that's right.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to
Neil, tell us a little about your journey with Jesus Christ.
Well, basically, like, my whole life, it's been rough, and like, just God just been putting me through, just helping me to keep going, don't give up. So, and then He led me right over here, and I still not, I have not gave up, and
When Neil's sitting around the table here at Bessie's house and talking to you about your faith in Jesus, man, you always bring a smile. Man, you always bring in the Holy Spirit blessing us every time you come in here. Because of the Jesus in you, brother, and your faith in Him, it's our privilege today to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
All right.
First, before I... Good morning, Anita. Hi. Before I get going and talk a little bit, I'm going to sit talk for a few minutes. I want to thank everybody here for your prayers.
Yes.
I'm telling you that our family, being away for 2 months, could feel the power of prayer from every voice here. Every voice. And it made such a difference in my son's healing, in our family's healing. I'm still not healed. Let me ask you, have you ever seen your child look like Swiss cheese? That's what we had to face. A lot of holes in it. But there was one hole that wasn't there. There was no hole in his heart.
Hallelujah.
And somebody asked him, how are things going? You say it's great. I'm doing well. I'm mending. And they said, man, you are so lucky.
We got Jesus.
He wasn't lucky. He told them, no, I'm blessed.
Amen.
God has a plan for me. God has a plan for my family.
Hallelujah.
I am going to go forward out of this
Evidently
as a
stop
learning
playing for me.
experience, and I'm going
Kill me
to
once
do what God calls me to do. Now, a lot of you have met my son. You don't know him very well, but I'm here to tell you, when he tells you something, he means it. It's not a bedside kind of
I'm still here.
I'm cured, now I'm going to go on and do what God calls me to do. It just doesn't work that way in his life. He's been thinking about these things
I
all his
want to go
life.
home with my
And
grandpa.
I'm humbled by him. And so I want to tell you how much I am humbled by the power of prayer. And has anybody seen a miracle? I have.
Yes.
I have seen a miracle. There are miracles.
I am one.
They exist.
I am one.
There's a miracle.
Hallelujah.
Today was a miracle.
God let me live
as
through a
we
lot.
witnessed baptism. New life in baptism.
Hallelujah.
New Testament. That's the first book is Matthew. And so I want to read a little something out of Matthew right from the beginning.
I gotta stand up close because I'm hard here.
If I can find it. I'm going to go to Matthew 5, verses 1 through 3. One day as he saw the crowds gathering, Jesus went up on the mountainside and sat down. His disciples gathered around him and he began to teach them. God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him. Today we witness people who realize their need for him. It's not an easy task because God is calling you to a new way of living. He's not calling you to the old ways. He's calling you to the new ways. That's new ways with him in your heart, with excuse me, the world all around you saying, you're crazy. You're nuts. But we know different, don't we?
Yes. Amen.
We know the power of Christ. We know the power of Christ in our lives. We know the power of Christ in our families and our friends. God calls us, when people hate us, to love them.
Yes. Yes, he does.
God calls us, Jesus calls us, that when people are doing wrong to us, that we do right by them.
Amen. Amen, Lord.
This is the foundation of Christ's life here at Bessie's house.
Yes.
Love, forgiveness. Those two things.
Thank you.
Everybody who walks through this door is forgiven.
That's right.
Amen. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. God bless everyone. God bless you.
Terry. We still have lots of